YouTube, what's going on? Consumer Reviews and DIYs here, back with another video, and today we're going to be swapping out the headlight on a 2015 GMC Yukon. This is the passenger side and everything is great. The light is shining as expected, but when we get over here to the driver's side, you barely see anything. It's super dim. Noticed it at night while driving, so we're going to go ahead and get this swapped out. Not too bad of a job to do, especially not on the driver's side. The passenger side, however, is going to be a little bit more complicated, but we'll walk through the steps. Now, on the driver's side, you just screw off the little cap here, and you have total access to the bulb. Might as well go ahead and swap them out both so we'll get the same level of brightness. So I thought that this was a HID setup, but it looks like this is really a halogen bulb, but it was swapped out with LEDs prior to me getting the truck. And I like the brightness that it shows at night, so I want the same type of look that I have here. So I just took the part number, did some research on it, and I was able to find a comparable bulb that's made by Sylvania, the LED H11s. So we're gonna go ahead and swap this out. This does come with a 5-year warranty, I think, which is really sweet. Got these from O'Reilly's for about $100 for both bulbs. There are a ton of alternatives out there on the market, especially Amazon, but I just went ahead and went with O'Reilly's this time around. Wanted to go ahead and get this swapped out today. So this is the original bulb on the left, and then you see the upgraded bulb that we're putting in. It isn't 100% the same, and as you notice on this bulb, it has a fan for cooling. So that's pretty cool. The original bulb that I had in there didn't have a fan on it, so I'm assuming that this is the the upgraded model of this specific headlight. Again, really easy job, especially on the driver's side, to swap it out. So all you do is just undo it, take the old one out, release the connection, and put your new one in. And I already got it installed, plugged up, and it is ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up just to give you some sound and show you that fan going. And the way this bulb is set up, the fan automatically comes on when you power on the LEDs. It doesn't just come on when the bulb heats up or it becomes hot. And the sound isn't too bad, but you do notice it though. Just something to note. But that looks 100% times better than what we were working with before. Driver side, super easy to swap out. When it comes to that passenger side, we're gonna have to remove a few different things to actually get access to the bulb. Again, this looks really good and shines super bright at night. Now, going back over to the passenger side, it actually looks like that bulb is a little bit brighter, which is why I wanted to go ahead and swap them both out at the same time. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and get this air box cover off. There are 4 screws that hold this down, 1 screw on each side. So that's your first one, number 2 screw, and then you're gonna have 2 additional screws, one right there, and then a 4th screw, which is gonna be, I don't know if you can see this, it's gonna be down there. Then before you access this box, you will have to remove the mass airflow sensor and also the air intake hose as well. There's a screw that you loosen up to pull it apart, and then you'll have access to the box. Now, this box isn't held down by any bolts. You just pull up on it and it'll go ahead and release. You are going to have to apply a little bit of force to get that up. At first, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to break it, but no bolts, again, holding it down. You just pull up on it. And then from that point, you should have access to take that cover off that bulb and go ahead and get it out. So we got that box out and we're good to go. We have clear access. Now, I didn't display me removing the mass airflow sensor, which is really simple. You're gonna pull up on that red tab to put it in the unlock position, and then you're gonna squeeze the connector and bring it off. I'm gonna switch this around. And now there's a cover that covers that bulb. Just a couple of push pins that are holding it in. So you just go ahead and release your push pins, and then you'll have access to it. So the same thing that we did on the driver's side, we're going to do on the passenger side. Again, super easy process on the driver's side. Not too bad on the passenger side. And while I was here, I noticed that my coolant expansion reservoir tank had a slight leak. So I went ahead and ordered that part as well. I said, might as well, since I have it all, all unbolted. There are only two. There's one bolt and a screw. Well, actually not a screw, like a nut that holds this down. Once you get that off, you have three hoses that you're going to undo to take it off, and you'll be good to go. A set of vice grips or a set of pliers, you'll be able to slide down the clamps and just release the hoses. And after you get everything done, really it's just as simple as reassembling everything back together like it was, and then just really testing everything out just to make sure everything is operational. That wraps it up for the video for today. I appreciate you guys rocking out with me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.